blessed day. This is your author Sheila D. And today I'm going to talk to you about me self-publishing my book through CreateSpace and just my overall thoughts on the quality of the books and how everything turned out. Okay, I actually ended up ordering 3 proof copies because each time I ordered one, I noticed there were different errors and all of that. So I had to change them. And once you make changes in CreateSpace, you have to send it through review again. And then you can request your proof copy. You can look at your proof copy online. You don't have to request it, but they strongly recommend it so that you can see what the actual product is going to look like that's going to go to the readers. Okay, this was my first proof copy. And usually in the back of their books, they have proof, and I put number 1 just so that I'll know that this was my first proof copy. And I was very happy with the product. The binding and everything is really good. This is my book. It's called A Broken Child Saved by God's Grace. And then my tagline is Silence Can Destroy You. But if you look closely at this, you can see that destroy is kind of like in the eyebrows of the lady that's on the cover of the book. So I requested from my book cover people to raise that up a little bit. So that was one of the first changes I noticed. And then there were some changes I wanted to make to the copyright page. And then I noticed that all of my page numbers were wrong. So of course I had to fix that. Okay, but overall, this is a 5.5 by 8.5 book, and I requested that it be cream pages, which turned out really well. Everything looks, there are a lot of changes I did, a lot of errors that I found in here that I did have to make changes with. But other than that, I love the binding of the book. It doesn't look like anything will fall out. Okay, so that's my first copy. This one is my second proof copy, and as you can see, the book cover people, they did move this up. They had to make it a little smaller because originally they just moved it up the same size as on the first book, but that review, when I sent it through CreateSpace, they denied it because once they moved it up, it was outside of the margins, which is one of their requirements, because when they go to print the book and, I guess they cut it, it could possibly cut off some of the tagline. So they denied it for that reason. So I went back to the book cover people to have them fix that. But this is the second proof copy, which I can show you here. I put number 2 on that so I'll know. But overall, it looks really good. This one, at this point, I believe, I did correct whatever little small errors that I did find in this. So this book is pretty much done. Okay, but I will tell you that one of the things that with CreateSpace is they did tell me on both of these books, proof 1 and proof 2, that the book cover was less than 200 DPI. Not really sure what all that means, but I know it has something to do with the pixel and it not being really clear, and basically they said that it may not look great once it's printed, but they don't deny it for that reason. They fix it to the best of their ability. And so these were the copies that I requested before I had the book cover switched to, it's supposed to be 300 DPIs or higher. And so that's that. And then this one is my third proof copy, and the final one. This is how I want the book to look. This is how it's going to look when the reader purchases the book. And this is the back. That's me, y'all. And everything looks really good. I'm really pleased with CreateSpace, the way they have my book looking all nice. But if you look at this is the third proof copy, and you look at the first 2, you will notice that these 2, you can see it's darker. The film that's over the lady face, which is representing the broken part in the title, it's darker. And then if you look at this one, it's lighter. But if you look at this picture and everything, it's so much clearer than these 2, and that's because this is done right. Again, the book cover, it's 3 300 or above DPI. So this is the way that it should look. And you can see me clearer on the back as opposed to these two. Again, you've got the cream pages. Everything's in order. Page numbers are all correct now. Copyright page is done the way I want it. So my overall experience, I would say it's great. I would definitely, if I would ever write another book, which I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, I would definitely use them again. So I just wanted to share with you all my experience with this. And one of my Facebook friends who's also writing a book suggested that, well, she asked me if I was going to frame my book, and I told her no. I'm like, well, you know, I'm thinking, why would I do that? But I thought about it and I was like, that's a good idea. So I am going to eventually frame this book, my first book. I'm going to frame this copy because this is the way I want the copy to look. These two I'm going to keep, you know, just to have, but I definitely won't give them out to any of my friends or anything like that. And so there you have it. That's my experience with CreateSpace, my very first book. I'm very pleased with it. And so with that being said, I would like to let you all know that my book will be on pre-order with Amazon and Kindle real soon. So you can go and pre-order the book. And eventually I will have my release date of the book. So thank you all for watching this video. You have a blessed day.